Hello, hello, hello. We have been discussing loneliness in marriage. Some people at different stages may feel lonely. Maybe you're at a stage right now where you're feeling lonely in your marriage. We have been talking about some different ways that we can address this head on with ACE, which is assess, communicate, and evaluate. If you have not watched the previous videos, I highly recommend that you do. So today, I'm just here to talk to you about what if you feel like you have tried everything. You know what, Mabel? All the stuff that you said, I've done that 50 times over. Now what? So what I'm saying to you now, you have tried everything. You've assessed, you've communicated effectively. You have evaluated and re-evaluated. I get it. You are at this crossroad. You may be at a crossroad. You may be heading down to the crossroad. What I can tell you is, if it is possible, as long as you're not in a mentally or physically abusive relationship or any type of abusive relationship, I say give it one more shot. One more shot. What if it works? A lot of times we say that we've tried everything, but we may not have really and truly tried everything. Have you tried counseling? Have you tried taking your partner out of the house and having a conversation? Sometimes in a public setting, we have no choice but to watch our tone. We have no choice but to watch our volume because everybody's gonna be looking at you like, what's going on over there? And sometimes a change of environment can really help us to be able to assess our patterns. So look at it and figure out all the conversations that we've had. If we had it at a kitchen table, maybe don't have the conversation at the kitchen table anymore. Try something new. A lot of times too is our attitude. If you feel like you've tried everything, you may have given up. Your attitude, your posture may be there's no point. Change that posture. There is a point. Try again. What is your mood when you address these situations? Are you addressing it in the heat of the moment, or are you addressing it when things are calm? Is your partner truly receptive? Have you gone ahead and figured out what it is that they want from you? Have you guys had that transparency conversation? Have you tried weekly check-ins with your partner? Maybe your partner is not receptive. Maybe you want to do counseling, but your partner is like, I don't want to do counseling. Maybe you can go for counseling, because a lot of times the work starts with ourselves. It starts with our outlook and what we are pouring in. And it starts from within us with counseling sometimes, where you can see a counselor on your own and the things that you learned. Maybe your partner is not open to hearing from a counselor. Maybe you are. So you could go ahead and you could book a session by yourself. You can learn what you need to learn, and you can go back and you can communicate it to your partner on your own way as well. Because sometimes we just don't like people meddling in our business, and I get that. This is not meddling in your business. This is trying for your business to go well. So I have tried everything. Have you really? I want you to stop and assess. Tell me, or tell yourself, basically, most importantly, tell yourself, have I really tried everything? List the things that you have tried. I'm going to list some resources on some things that you can try, but list the things that you have tried. Has everything on your list really and truly been 100% effort? Don't say I tried it 5 years ago, so it counts as I've tried. When did you recently try it? It's very important because different seasons equal different results. So in the season that we are in, have you tried that item on that list? And the things that you did try, what was your partner's response? Did you actually ask for feedback? Were they actually listening? A lot of times too, we can get in our head and we assume certain things. Were you assuming that that's what they were saying? Or was that clearly what they were saying? Did you clarify what they were saying versus what you were understanding? All these are important. If you are in an abusive relationship, please stop watching this video. Go get you some help right now. This video is not going to help you. Go get you some help right now. What I'm talking about with loneliness, and that's on a communication level, that is on a household level. You have tried so many other things to connect with your partner and they're not being receptive. That's what I'm here to talk about. This is not save you in an abusive time. There are resources. Please go ahead and get some help. I'm not asking anybody to leave their relationship. I'm not asking anybody to say. All I'm asking is, have you tried everything within your ability in the safest way possible? Because I'm also not asking you to try anything that is going to be unsafe or put you or anybody else in danger. That is not what I'm saying. Please hear me clearly. Be mindful that you have removed all distractions when you're having these conversations, when you're thinking. Sometimes just talking to somebody else is the clarity that you need. If you need someone, please reach out. We do have counselors that can definitely help you. There are so many free resources out there. I will list a couple of them that I know, but I'm pretty sure you can also Google. There are many free resources. YouTube is my friend. It can be your friend too. Go ahead and learn different things and different ways to try again. There is no shame in asking for help. You have reached this point because you feel like everything within your power has been accomplished. If you believe in the power of prayer, please pray and also ask for help. People are in place for a reason. You'll be very surprised how many people are going through certain things, but they're so afraid to ask for help, so they don't. And then they suffer in silence. Don't suffer in silence. You're not supposed to feel lonely in your relationship. There will be moments when, yes, the scale is not balanced. That is not what I'm talking about. That's everyday life. You're not going to be walking around with a checklist 50-50, or, well, I did this percent, and that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about the feeling of loneliness is a long progressive thing. So you didn't just wake up today and all of a sudden you feel lonely. You felt it for some time. That's what we are discussing. So please be very mindful that we don't blanket certain terms and claim things that don't belong to us. I had a client where they told me exactly this, that they have tried everything. And I said, okay, it doesn't work for everybody, but try taking him out of his environment. You guys go somewhere nice, sit down and just talk. It doesn't even have to be anything heavy. Just talk. And just try and find ways to connect. And she went. She didn't do the anything heavy part. She went in straight up heavy. But she was able to watch her tone based on conversations that we had and being aware of tone and things. And she laid it out. And she was dumbfounded because her husband's response was, I didn't know. And a lot of times, if it's not spelled out, not just husbands, but if it's not spelled out, they don't know. Nobody reads your mind. You can't read my mind. So therefore, we have to communicate it. I have tried everything. I'm fed up. I'm exhausted. All of these, if they sound familiar to you, take a step back. Reevaluate yourself. Is your relationship your only source of happiness? Have you put all your everything into this relationship for your happiness? Because that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to put all your will into it. You're supposed to put your mind into it. But your relationship cannot be your sole source of happiness. Joy comes from within. So therefore, evaluate yourself. Am I showing myself the love that I want to receive? Because you deserve so much more. So I will leave you on this note. Help is out there. You do not need to suffer in silence. Do not have the attitude of I have given up without truly trying. And if you haven't sought help personally, I think you can try that too. This is not a bid for you to call me. It's just a bid for you to get some help, because clearly, if you're feeling some type of way and it's been some time and you've tried so many other things, it's time to get some help. Please look out. There'll be more information coming out over the next couple of days on resources that can help you. Some will be paid, some will be free. It doesn't hurt to try. Please try.